Hi, KOG here. I'm back with the Rise of BANGTAN Chapter 5 deleted scenes. Well, it's been fun, but man, doing all three of them is quite a work. But hey, I'm enjoying. I hope you guys are not, think this is too slow. But here I go.
형 옛날에 비보이 좀 했잖아요. 했었지.
진짜 비보이 실력 보여줘요. 이거 하지 말고 이제는.
비보이 안 한지 3년인데 난 춤을 못 추진 않아.
Yeah. He didn't say I'm not bad. Yeah, well, actually, he did.
못 추요. 아니 오해하는 거.
But then, like, when they say I'm not bad, 못 추진 않아, but it kind of sounds like he's good at it now. But
너랑 나 엮지마 기분 나쁘니까.
시간 거품 너무 많이 꼈어. 내가 얘기했잖아.
나한테 집중이 얼마.
I don't think RM is the one to talk, I think they're on the same level there. Well, actually, I think the RM had harder time. They make fun of him a little more.
그럼 그렇게 못 추진 않아요 내가.
Oh.
우리 옛날에 컴백 준비할 때 형 하나 되면 우리 한 100몇 번 했지 않아요?
야 언제 상남자 앨범만 그랬냐? 매 앨범 그랬지.
That's messed up.
But first of all, just like performing, everything is a presentation, especially with food.
Eh?
Here's the theory. If it looks good, it smells good, and it tastes good. Wow. It is good. It is good. That's the first thing you got to understand about preparing food. That's the first thing you got.
Why is he teaching people BTS how to cook? Is that what he's doing? Oh, you gotta understand about preparing a performance. You gotta look good. You gotta taste good. Yeah.
You got to understand about preparing a performance.
That's, well, Coolio was a lot bigger then, but, even from the beginning, BTS, they were all good. I don't think they need to learn that part. The presentation, all the prep for the dancing and, okay, the clothes and everything was a little off in the beginning, but just got a whole lot better very quickly. I think by this time they're pretty up there. Just that they were not that known yet, but I think they're all there. They're just great by the time. Who's that Nate guy? Seems like he was really close, vibing with V,
Tony, 스트로베리 요거트.
Is there milk in here? Milk? Milk?
Milk. For you guys, for Korean speakers, I think milk is one of the more difficult words to say. Milk. They say milk. The L. That's a bit difficult. Okay, there has been confusion between L and R and P and F. It does happen, and some have problem with F and R and things like that. But once they get over it, once they get figured out, it's not that difficult. But things like milk, I think another one is like orange. They say orange, but it's very difficult to say orange or milk. That L, that's the hard part. So that's why he's not understanding what he's saying. In his mind, it was always been milk.
밀크. 밀크.
It's bad for me.
안 좋아해요?
I drink.
Oh, that's cool, man. I think he was lactose intolerant. That's cool, man.
You okay? Thank you. 와 역시 진짜.
We first buy, yeah, close.
Close.
Let's go.
Okay.
We Korean drum performers. Glasses.
I didn't get that. Korean drum performance with glasses?
Drink.
Oh, glasses to drink.
Yeah. Drink
Glasses.
glasses. Drink glasses. Performance knife.
Knives. Okay.
Different sound. Okay.
So different drums.
Yeah, different drums. Yeah.
I got you.
디프런트가 다른이에요?
나 영어 들었다니까.
J-Hope, your English is getting better.
Better. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you.
You know what? It's not even English. Any language, like when you travel abroad to different countries with different languages. I mean, like it varies. I mean, from couple words, that helps a lot. I mean, a lot. Even if you don't speak the language, I think that's kind of like Spanish for me, because I think I took like a 1 year of Spanish when I was in high school. I mean, that's a long time ago. Of course, I forgot everything, but when you actually get there, and like you remember a couple words, and like even if you're like reading a book or for treble, those little treble language books or something, it just comes in a lot easier, a lot faster. But even if you know a couple words, I think the most important thing is you just get it out there. Just start talking, or just throw out the words and do the mime thing and stuff. That's long time ago. But when I was in college, when I came to Korea for the summer vacation or something, for a summer job, I used to teach English to Koreans. And I think the first class, when I have, I always used to make them do those mind games. You have like a card, and you write something down, and you have to describe it to someone else, but you cannot use any language. You have to do with your hand and feet and whatever you can do to, so that, I'll buy some ice cream or something, and the winner gets it, and, with 2 teams or something. And the whole reason I did that was because I told them after all the games, the first class, just playing games, it's just an icebreaker. But at the same time, what I tell them afterward is, man, you guys are able to convey these messages not even using any words, because you tried and it works, right? But you guys been learning English for how many years? At least 6, middle school and high school, just at least 6 or more. And so they know a lot of words and stuff, but in Korea, it was all about taking tests. So they're not able to speak it. They can only like read or write, and they know little words, quite a lot of words, actually. So what I tell them is, so many words. I mean, think how easy this would have been if you could use a couple words, like, big, small, whatever. Even the easy words that they do remember. So anyway, that's what I used to do. So, if they try, just let it out. But I think that's the hardest part. You feel ashamed or something, and you just don't try, then you can't get around. But no matter where you are in the world, if you really try to communicate, they'll get it if they want to. If you just sit there and try to explain, and you'll get there somehow. He's
That's for me.
nice. Match is good. 이걸로 주세요. 이거 대박인데요? 야.
정말 무슨 부인이죠?
Why is he wearing women's hanbok? Hanbok is Korean, traditional clothing.
You look nice. You look good.
Beautiful.
Tony, I love you.
He's so cute.
잘 어울려요.
Keeps him.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
But these guys seems really nice. It seems to be like really nice guys. Very personable and very nice to BTS.
저희의 첫 번째 팬클럽 창단식 제1회 BTS 글로벌 팬클럽 Army First Monster에 오신 것을 진심으로 환영합니다.
다 저희 보러 와주신 거 맞죠? 예. 오늘 아미 여러분들이 많이 오지 않으면 어떡하지 하고.
International fans. They must have done this in the States. They already had fans in the States. That's cool.
다행입니다. 좋네요. 여러분 근데 머스터 뜻이 뭔지 아시나요? 그죠? 네, 용기를 내다, 뭐 사람을 모으다, 뭐 병사를 소집하다, 약간 이런 뜻이 담겨 있는데 바로 우리 방탄과 아미를 소집하다, 약간 이런 뜻. 그 심오한 뜻.
심오한 뜻. 그러면 언제든 소집 콜? 아미 콜?
콜?
예.
정말 언제든지 어디서든지 저희가 소집 요청하면 보여주시는 걸로 아미 믿습니다.
정말로 그거 믿어도 되는 거 맞죠?
Wait, if they're doing this in the States, he said, isn't this International Fan Day or something? But they're speaking Korean. Huh. Are they translating maybe in the words? I have no idea.
춤을 춰야 맞아, 춤을 춰.
무슨 해요?
할아버지, 할머니도 춤을 춰요. 이거 진짜 전문인데, 이거?
He looks like he's broken. Oh, by the way, just actually, I was doing a translation video thing today, my first try, and this has been on my mind. This has nothing to do with BTS, but I just, does anybody know the reason, you know, the sign language on like news, you know, like when you watch, like, I don't know, CN, I mean some kind of a ESPN, I mean not the some kind of news channel or something, they have someone, you know, doing the sign language, and which I think is very inclusive and good. And I didn't think about it, but then I was thinking, I mean, if you can do sign language, or that means your eyes work, right? Then why can't they just read the subtitles? You know, most TV shows or whatever, they have subtitles, and from what I know, you know, sign language is different from country to country, so there is language barrier between, you know, countries. So it's like different language. So it's not, what is the true reason for having someone, you know, sign whatever the news or whatever that thing is in the back, when they also have closed caption, you know, with the subtitles, right? Yeah. Is it for very, very few percent who doesn't know how to read? I don't know. I didn't think about that before, but I was thinking, if anybody knows why, because I keep thinking about it. It's like, oh, what's the point? Anyway.
뿔이 났어, 지금. 지금 엉덩이 뿔이 났다. 막 이렇게 하다가, 그럼 막 이렇게 하다가.
But of course but like Jimin and J-Hope, I don't think their dancing was even that time. Like I'm sure she's a great choreographer and dancer, but I think they're just having fun. Warren G.
여기 is love.
Yes, indeed.
아, 여기 장난이다. 처음에? 와우.
Okay.
Oh man, 안 뜨거워요? Oh yeah. 나 이거 인조 가죽인데 높겠네.
What's up, man?
Fake leather.
예. 너무 감사한데 눈이 너무 매워요.
둘, 셋.
잘 먹겠습니다. 와우. 와 진짜 맛있는데요? Really? 뭐야? Delicious.
So how does it feel? Do you guys miss like your family and your friends?
I miss them and I want mother's cook.
Cooking.
You miss her cooking?
Yeah, I like them very much.
Are you guys homesick?
예.
How long you been away from home?
나 마지막으로 집에 갔을 때가 한 2년. 저도 2년.
저도 2년.
Yeah, but at the same.
Man, for real? Oh man, these guys, BTS had it tougher than most other idols. No, because, you know, even if you're training and beginning as an idol, that doesn't mean you don't, you know, there are things like, I don't know, Thanksgiving or, okay, what's sad is that in Korea, like year end, or if there's a, okay, for example, New Year's, everybody's, nobody works during like Lunar New Year, right? So on TV, even a lot of the entertainers, singers, everybody, comedians, they don't want to work. They want to go home, right? So you often see foreigners. They're like foreigners, you know, like a small celebrity types, and they would make shows and stuff, you know. But so actually, even the days off for all, you know, rest of the country, I guess they had to work even during those times. But they should at least let them go home at least once a year, you know, a couple times a year or something. I don't think that would have made that much difference. 2 years? That's messed up.
Time you have to take out time to see your family.
Exactly. I'm sorry.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
How
yeah.
much is this?
No, excuse me.
Excuse me.
이모님. 아사, 이모님 감사합니다. 얼마예요?
이거는
떨이? 오 마이 갓. 떨이? 비싼데? 떨이에요 이게? 27할 때.
Wait, the shop owner was Korean. After all the practice,
How much you give us? $6.99. So 이거는 내가 바로 사겠습니다.
Those are $8.99 for you. You just give her
How about for him? For him.
$5.
$8.99 for RM, but $5 for V. That's messed up.
She's so cool.
It's my personal number.
Oh,
thank
번호 주셨어요.
이게 얼마인지 알아요?
여기 10시간에 12,000불이래요.
Holy, what kind of place is it? What was that place?
약간 이런 식으로 어때서 끝냈으면 뭔가 어때? 아씨 근데 왜 너 대답이 없냐? 뭐 약간
너, 야, 남준아, 너 앞에 가서 뭔데? 남준이 지금 다 쓰고 있어.
처음부터 있어 저.
They're rewriting a song? Let me check that again. Were they in Korea? I guess they wrote a song. What's your line in the beginning?
남준이 지금 다 쓰고 있어.
처음부터 있어 저.
Huh.
나 왜 띵띵 못해?
Oh, they're back from the States. What I don't understand is how's there like energy left over for fooling around after, you know, they're crazy schedule and all the practices and all the work they have to do, they still seem to have energy. Chibi looks so cute. Suga looks cool.
아 떨린다.
Released original. Oh, it's 동방신기 TVXQ. 2014. So what they did was I think this must be like a special stage for like year-end show or some kind of special event show where they sing one of the songs from the past or something. And I think they were writing certain like adding raps and stuff. That must have been it. You know, Jungkook is just, you can tell things come easy for him, you know? This is a cool song. I loved TVXQ. It's actually really sad what happened to them. SM, you know, it was, well, thanks to TVXQ, there were standardized, that's the first time they start to standardize the contracts for idols in Korea. I mean, at the end of the day, they sacrificed themselves in a way, but I think they did a lot of good for the idol scene and K-pop. Of course, SM didn't learn the lesson, and adding just what's happening to EXO is just terrible again. You know, 3 of them are leaving, and I was reading their contract. Actually, I was gonna do a content on the the legal issues and how it was contracted. So I read it, but then I thought, I don't want to be too negative. But it was just terrible. I think this is a, you know, Chunbaekshi. I hope those 3 guys win, and just SM needs to wake up. They need to be better. They really do. It was a terrible contract. You know, it used to be there were a lot of shows when idols used to, like, for example, they would exchange song, and you know, they would sing some other group song, or they would sing, you know, the older K-pop, you know, from before, and it was more fun. I mean, the idols of the past were more accessible. And how would I explain it? It was, they were a little more endearing. I'm not even saying that's a good thing, because they were endearing because you could tell how hard they're trying and the position in the society. These days, like, if you hit it big, I mean, you know, people are, because they're like international stars now, so you don't mess with them. You know, they're treated with certain you know, reverence, and everyone is kind of have manners, and see, that's all good. But before, like, they were living in a place with no windows. I mean, they were like these guys, 7 guys living in a single room, but that was like common. Or I mean, some had it even worse. The smaller companies, and in the beginning, I mean, they would literally do anything. So accessibility factor was there. So TV shows, for example, these days, even having like BTS on, I mean, that's a huge, but you know, any single idol group on is not that easy, especially the really popular ones. But before, like in a single single show, they might have people from like 5-6 different groups, you know, all like come together and do something together, which would be kind of impossible these days, you know, other than those competition things. But anyway, it was a lot more, and you could tell, you know, like they would like run into their homes and stuff, and you know, you can see how they're living, and it's like in some ways it's like sad, you know. It's just, you're going, oh, you know, we used to have that kind of feeling when I watch these idols, because I'm like, they're so young, and I could tell they're trying so hard, but the living conditions and what they were going through, you know, going to these ridiculous events and just trying to make it, and it was very endearing. Yeah. Anyway, it's a lot more professional now. I think it's better now. Well, that's about it. Oh, wait. Yeah, make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay. Yeah, this was very pleasant. You know what I really liked about this deleted scenes is that those American guys, you know, they were really nice to BTS. I mean, you know, that you can act like you're friends or something, but you could tell a couple of them. They really genuinely seem to like these guys, and I think they were really caring and trying to be nice to these guys. And he even drank you know, that yogurt thing. I mean, if you're lactose intolerant, you don't want to drink anything with milk in it. It's just bad, I heard. Anyway, so yeah, nothing serious. It's all happy days. So that was enjoyable. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys with the chapter 6. I'll be going into chapter 6 now. Bye bye.